This sports broadcast made possible with support from the following. The Bear Family McDonald's, proud supporters of our community since 1967. Stop by one of their over 35 area McDonald's restaurants today. Rosen Hyundai of Algonquin and Genesis of Algonquin. Looking for a brand new Hyundai or certified pre-owned? It's Rosen Express online buying made simple. Visit rosenhyundai.com or genesisofelgonquin.com. Custom Heating and Cooling of Chicagoland. For all your heating or cooling needs, count on Custom Heating and Cooling, featuring sales, installation, and 24-hour emergency service. Find them online at customheating.com. Custom Heating and Cooling, powered by Bryant, whatever it takes. For the best pizza in town, Wise Guys Pizzeria in South Elgin. Check out our new and improved online ordering at I'mAWiseGuy.com. Tom the Plumber is a family-owned and operated company committed to providing plumbing service and installations of the highest quality and craftsmanship. Tom the Plumber, honest and affordable. Visit Tom online at TomThePlumberInc.com. And Daryl Barnes Photography for portraits, family and graduation photos, sports team photos, and more. Contact Daryl Barnes Photography at DarylBarnes.com.
Hello there and welcome into Jacobs High School. We are here for the consolation championship game between the Bartlett Hawks and the Prairie Ridge Wolves. I'm Dylan Machashik. I'll be doing the play-by-play, and I'm joined by my dad, Martin Machashik.
Great to be running sidecar with you again, Dylan.
As that's Nathan Searcy drawing a foul. Ben Gablins committed that one for the Wolves. Nathan Searcy down low, he goes up. Can't get it to fall. That'll be a foul on Brendan Campbell for the Bartlett Hawks. So both teams have, lost their first game in the opening round, but have done a pretty good job here in the consolation bracket to make it to the championship.
Yeah, it's a great thing you don't come in with the goal of playing for a consolation championship, but you lose that first game, you bounce back, and you get a chance to get some hardware, which is a great thing.
Gablins shot that deep three, couldn't get it to fall. Nathan Searcy with it, coming off a 45-point outing. That ties the individual game record in the Hinkle Holiday Classic. Joey Swick on the drive, couldn't get it to go. Here comes Fernando Rodriguez up ahead. That is Elijah loading for three. Couldn't find the rim. Colin Taylor will bring it up. Part of a little twin duo here for the Bartlett Hawks, Colin and Keegan Taylor.
Yeah, and Bartlett down a starter, Demetrius Petrasunas. He hurt himself yesterday in a boot in his right foot. So Keegan Taylor starting in his place today.
Joey Swick there on the drive. He was fouled, so he'll go to the line and shoot 2 free throws.
Swick, really nice looking freshman, had a big game last night with 19, and not only that, he hit the three that forced overtime for Bartlett to come back. Wild overtime win, 89-81.
He missed the first free throw there. Missed the second as well, tipped around. Rebounded by Brendan Campbell, he couldn't get it to go. And it'll be Prairie Ridge basketball. So kind of a sloppy start here for both teams, not really getting anything to fall.
No, this looks a little more like 9 a.m. fourth day action. Might be a little jitters actually playing for that consolation championship.
Muse with it down low to Fernando Rodriguez, and he gets it to go. Rodriguez has been very good for the Wolves all tournament. Nathan Searcy with it now. Over to Colin Taylor. He'll give it back to Searcy. Searcy fakes. Loses control, Muse with it now for the Wolves. Up ahead to Gablins. Gablins on the drive. He'll kick out. Rodriguez now with on the wing. Dribble drive to Gablins for three. Short, rebounded Luke Muse down low. He goes up, can't get it to foul. Almost got the and one to go.
Well, and Luke's brother, James, who just graduated last year, was an all-area player. He was a great rebounder, and Luke at only 5'10", getting in there and really mixing it up and battling too.
Knocks down that first free throw. So it's an early 3-0 lead here for the Prairie Ridge Wolves. Bartlett searching for some offense here early.
And PR's down a couple of key players too with illness. John Fury and Joseph Vanderweel, neither of them are here able to play. Fury played in the first game, tried to go in the second a little bit, but he's been out since then.
Campbell with it up top. Now Taylor on the wing. He'll pick it up, he'll give it off to Joey Swick.
You got Gablins on Searcy in the man-to-man, so we'll see how that goes. Searcy averaging almost 29 points a game in the tournament.
Searcy steps through, can't get it to go. Rebounded by Colin Taylor, though. He'll go up, and he gets it to go. And so Bartlett is on the board.
Nice work, tough work inside there. Those Taylor twins, they're pretty tough. We've seen them. They'll take charges. They play hard. They do a lot of dirty work things for Bartlett.
Bartlett now in his zone, tipped away. Campbell with it. He'll try and push ahead, knocked away. He loses control, so PR will take possession. I'd like to thank one of our sponsors. This game is brought to you by our season sponsor, the Bear Family McDonald's, proud supporters of our community since 1967. Stop by one of their 35 area McDonald's restaurants today. Gablins brings it up for the Wolves. Samuel Kirk on the pull-up shot. Nothing but air, saved by Rodriguez, but they'll say he's out of bounds, so it'll be Bartlett Hawks basketball.
And Rodriguez is a tough kid. He was a starting offensive tackle, which you see how athletic he is out here. It might surprise you, but starting off offensive tackle for the great program, the football program here that won another Fox Valley title this fall.
Searcy with it, he gives off to Taylor, who'll give to Campbell, now to Keegan Taylor. Tipped away, Swick saves it. He'll find Searcy off the screen for three. He hits. Nathan Searcy getting started early, and Bartlett will take a timeout. A 5-4 lead for the Bartlett Hawks here with 4:05 to go in the quarter.
Well, and Searcy, as we've seen, you better pick him up as soon as he crosses midcourt, because he's getting close to his range as soon as he gets across the midcourt line. Again, averaging 28.7 in the tournament. He's got an outside shot at the overall tournament's scoring record set last year by Bronson Bartouche of Elk Grove. He would need 38 today, which obviously is going to be a pretty tough task. But considering he got the 45 yesterday, who knows if we get an up-tempo game here.
Yeah, he might be able to do it. So the Bartlett Hawks come in at 5-8 overall, 4-2 in their conference, the Upstate 8. While PR comes in at 4-10 overall, 1-5 in the FEC. The FEC a very tough conference, so got have to play a lot of tough teams. So maybe a little battle tested.
Yeah, and they played some good non-conference teams too. They played Downers Grove South, Geneva, St. Francis. So they played a pretty tough schedule that's really challenged them so far.
Some mishaps here for PR. Kirk for three, he'll get it to go. So PR with a little bit of a sloppy possession, but Samuel Kirk is able to knock down the three and take the lead back for the Wolves. Searcy with it up top. He'll fake the three, he'll shoot it now, and he hits it. Nathan Searcy with the second three. He's starting to pick it up now.
Well, you got to get a hand up on him. You can't drop your hand like that happened there, otherwise he's going to pull it.
Rodriguez will try his luck from deep. No good, rebounded by Campbell. Up ahead to Searcy. Searcy fakes it. He'll dribble drive, he'll kick out. Taylor down low to Campbell. Campbell gets it to go. Nice pass there by Keegan Taylor.
Yeah, great look. Campbell really doing a lot on the boards and gets rewarded there for with the layup.
Rodriguez over to Kirk. Gablins with it outside. Now to Kirk. Bartlett running a 2-3 zone here. Now to Gablins. Gablins will try from way back. No good. He can't get it to fall. He shot 3 threes and he hasn't been able to make one yet. Swick on the drive, gets it to go. Joey Swick showing off the speed there.
What a take there. Real aggressive right to the rack. I mean, that was really impressive there.
Rodriguez out to Gablins. Over to Luke Muse. He'll get down low to Rodriguez. PR trying to work the ball around in this zone. Campbell now applying some pressure. Rodriguez out to Loading. Loading will try from the corner and he hits it. The same corner he airballed from earlier, he bangs it from there this time. And it's a 12-10 lead for the Bartlett Hawks as the Wolves will take a timeout now.
And Fernando Rodriguez doing a great job of kicking out, finding the shooters there for the open threes. Certainly has picked up after a little rugged start there.
Definitely has. I'd like to thank another one of our sponsors. This quarter is sponsored by Rosen Hyundai of Algonquin and Genesis of Algonquin. Looking for a brand new Hyundai or certified pre-owned? It's express online buying made simple. Visit online at Rosen Hyundai or genesisofalgonquin.com.
And Brendan Campbell for Bartlett, who's a standout baseball player going to Minnesota Duluth, but doing some great dirty work inside. He's already got 6 rebounds. So really working hard inside, and Bartlett really active in the zone, but Prairie Ridge starting to find some of the shooters in it.
Some new faces in the game as Brandon Pels, Gio Shitaro come in for the Bartlett Hawks, as well as number 20 Owen Gray for the Prairie Ridge Wolves. Shitaro with it. He gives to Campbell. Campbell dribble drive, loses control of it. That'll be Prairie Ridge basketball. 2 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Both teams starting to pick it up offensively.
Yeah, and it'll be interesting to see how Prairie Ridge, how their depth without the 2 starters, because Bartlett looks like they've got a little more depth, and how that challenges them if we're playing fast pace here. 3rd game in 3 days.
Loading from the corner again. He hits it again. Elijah loading his 2nd 3 of the game. He sure loves to shoot it from those corners. Searcy will bring it up. He'll give over to Pels. To a cutting Colin Taylor, Euro step, and they'll call a blocking foul on Samuel Kirk. And the Prairie Ridge sideline is beside themselves over that call. As Colin Taylor will go to the line and shoot 2 free throws.
And right now, Rodriguez and Gray, the only seniors who are playing for Prairie Ridge, so it's a young group out there too. That and again, this is a great, some great experience for them, not just for the rest of this year, but for the future here too.
Taylor's first shot is good. Now knotted up at 13, as number 34 Didum Leggy checks in for the Bartlett Hawks, as well as number 2 Luke Vanderweel will check in for the Prairie Ridge Wolves. Taylor's second shot is short, rebounded by Gio Shitaro. He tries to save it, but the Wolves will take it away, loading with it. He'll kick up ahead to Gablins. Over to Luke Muse in the corner. Tries to get it back to Gablins, but it's tipped away.
And Gablins has had a great tournament too. He's averaging 15.7 a game in the 3 games. He's at 11 threes, so clearly Bartlett is really focusing their defense on him, trying to keep him from getting really red hot and going here.
He hasn't been able to hit any of his 3-point attempts so far in this one. Loading with it, he finds Gablins. Gablins fakes. They'll call a hand check on Shitaro, and that will be Bartlett's 3rd foul of the first quarter. PR with also 3 fouls. So both teams playing a little physical here to get started as well. Muse with it up top.
Yeah, looks like Bartlett 1-3-1 now.
Loading will try from 3 again. No good. A little bit of a heat check there. They'll call a reach and foul on Luke Muse. Now PR will come up and do a press. Searcy with it. And now they'll back off the pressure.
Yeah, I'm sure the big thing is they want to make Searcy work as hard as he can to get his points. He's going to get him. He's going to get them, but they want to make sure he's working as hard as possible.
Colin Taylor with it outside. He'll give it to Searcy. Searcy loses control of it, gets it back. He'll give off to Leggy. Down low to Shitaro, tipped away. And Muse had it, but I believe he dribbled it off his own teammate's foot. So it will be Bartlett Hawks basketball.
That's some good defense there by PR, knocking the pass away, but unfortunately couldn't control it and trying to get the ball at the floor too quickly.
Pels will inbound for the Hawks. Tries to find Taylor down low, corrals it, but can't get the shot to go. Rebounded by Loading. Loading up at Demuse. He'll fire it to Gablins. And they'll say it's a moving screen on Owen Gray. So it'll be Bartlett Hawks basketball.
Nice push there by up the floor though by PR, looking for the open shooters, and really good job finding Gablins there in the corner.
Just have been a little too sloppy so far. Shitaro with it. He'll give to Leggy. Over to Taylor. Clock running down under 10 seconds. Bartlett needs to get a shot off. Oh, a nice pass by Pels to a cutting Leggy, and he'll get the bucket to go. And so Bartlett will end the first quarter on a high note and take a 15-13 lead. You have a replay of that one. Just a nice cut.
Nice. Yeah,
great
really,
find.
Yeah, everything great there, and you know, two guys off the bench too. That's huge in a game like this. Again, where you're already down a starter too. It's you know, looking good, and good to see that unselfishness there.
It is indeed. Both teams starting to pick up the pace here a little bit, starting to get it going. We had a little. They're struggling a little bit to shoot at the start of the first quarter, but now knocking down some shots. It's been a little bit of a three-point shootout between Elijah Loading and Nathan Searcy so far.
Yeah, Searcy with 6 on a couple of threes. He's hit both of his threes, and then Loading with 6 on 2 or 4 on threes. So again, looking good offensively, and like to see in a game like this, you kind of want to see it be a little more wide open, a little more you know, faster paced.
Definitely. Both teams not afraid to play with pace. I mean, Bartlett just scored 70 in their last game against Hoffman Estates and also scored 89 against Marion Central. PR also not afraid to run with teams who like to play faster paces. They had to go up against the Johnsburg Skyhawks earlier in this tournament, who are known for their fast-paced offense.
Exactly, yeah. I think the big thing is you want to try to limit the turnovers. Right now, PR's got 5 of them, so you want to, certainly they're going to need to cut that down here in the second quarter and the last 3 quarters.
Colin Taylor to inbound for the Hawks. Number 2, John Bowler is in for the Hawks. Fernando Rodriguez also comes back in for the Wolves as Brandon Pels goes coast to coast and gets the layup to go. Some lackadaisical defense there from the Wolves.
And a huge lift off the bench right now from Pels. Aggressive, taking the ball to the basket and making things happen.
Gablins over to Muse. He tries to find Vanderweel. Now he'll be loading in the corner again. Can't get it to go. Rebounded by Shitaro. He'll try to find Taylor up ahead. Taken away by Gablins. He'll pull up from deep, and he'll hit it. Ben Gablins with the green light to pull up there in transition, and he knocks it down.
Well, and they convert off the turnover, and that's the kind of thing that could definitely get Gablins going here with his outside game.
Taylor with it in the corner. He'll give it to Shitaro. Over to Bowler. Back to Taylor. Now the Shitaro in the corner. Finds a cutting Bowler who can't get the layup to go, but he'll go and shoot 2. Yeah, so the bench of Bartlett getting it going, keeping the energy up here for the Hawks.
Yeah, they're not sitting back and waiting for somebody else to do things here. And so far, Coach Jim Wolfsmith's gone 9 deep into his bench, so he's not afraid to put guys in there, and they're not afraid to make things happen.
Bowler will miss the first free throw as Nathan Searcy will come in and replace Colin Taylor. Second shot is up, and it is no good. It rims out. Good hustle there for Shitaro, but he wasn't able to corral it. As Gablins will bring it up for the Wolves. He'll give it over to Loading on the right wing.
Bartlett back in the 1-3-1.
Gablins with it. He'll pass it over to Loading. We'll dribble it back out, back over to Gablins. The Wolves trying to figure out a way to decipher this 1-3-1. Find Vanderweel in the corner. He skip passes. And now Muse will try from deep. No good. Muse's 3 is no good. And Pels will bring it up for the Hawks. Dribble drive by Pels. Tries to find Leggy as Leggy can't corral the pass. And it'll go out of bounds for Prairie Ridge basketball.
Yeah, good effort on that. Good look. Just looked like it was a little too much heat on the ball there with that one.
Campbell will come in for Leggy as Samuel Kirk, as well as number 25 Owen Voigt will come in for the Prairie Ridge Wolves. Gablin's with it on the wing. Gives over to Kirk. Now to Loading. Loading, kicked by Searcy. So it'll be PR basketball.
Yeah, the 1-3-1's kind of slowed the game down here a little bit with PR taking a little more time to try and find some of the openings and the open shooters.
Loading inbounds it to Gablins. Gablins with it on the right wing. Oh, he'll pull up from deep. It's short. Off of Voigt, I believe. So it will be Bartlett Hawks basketball now after that deep three by Gablins. He wasn't able to get it to go.
No, it was an open look. I don't know if they may want him to take another step in possibly, but he had a good look at it.
Searcy with it. He gives to Bowler. We have a whistle. Be a 3-second violate. A 3 in the key, I believe. So it'll be Prairie Ridge basketball as Joey Swick comes in for Gio Shitaro.
Yeah, interesting call there. I wasn't quite sure what. Looked like he was signaling almost like he was out of bounds or something. It was kind of a strange call.
Yeah, I didn't really see anyone in the key.
No.
Kirk with it. Skip pass over to Loading. Loading will try from deep again. Can't get it to go. Tipped around and rebounded by Campbell. The Hawks will try and push it here. Searcy fakes the pull-up. He'll give it off to Swick. Swick will pull up from deep. Short. Rebounded by Rodriguez. Rodriguez gives it over to Voigt for 3. No good. Rebounded by Loading. Blocked by Searcy, and it will be Bartlett Hawks basketball. So a little sloppy again to start the second quarter, kind of like how the first quarter started.
Yeah, it really is. You know, a lot of shots and a lot of stuff, but not a lot of points.
Searcy will bring it up for the Hawks. He gives off to Pels. Now to Bowler will try from deep. Short. Pels can't corral the rebound, so it'll go out of bounds, and it'll be Prairie Ridge Wolves basketball. Or actually, they'll say it was off of a Wolves player's leg, so it will be Hawks basketball.
Pels, again, making a lot of things happen.
Searcy gets the layup to go off the inbound. He is up to 8 points now.
Nice inbound play, nice cut, great pass by Bowler, and Searcy, yeah, really, you know, just with the finish, good finish.
Gablin's over to Voigt in the corner from 3. Short, rebounded by Campbell. Searcy will bring it up. Gives off to Pels. Pels will give it to Swick. Swick will call an illegal screen on Nathan Searcy. So it'll be PR basketball.
Yeah, and PR seems like they need to get, I think, get their better shooters, get them some shots here. It seems like it's kind of been a whole, you know, the shots have been all spread out, and they really haven't had a chance to get their best shooters, you know, going here in this second quarter.
Keegan Taylor just checked in for John Bowler as Gabe Blins will try from deep. He can't get it to go. He's kind of struggled from deep so far in this one.
Yeah,
Brandon
really
Pels on the drive. Kicks out Taylor, who gets a hold of it. Searcy from deep. He hits it. Nathan Searcy starting to heat up here. He's up to 11. Another 3 from him.
Yeah, hit all 3 of his threes.
Rodriguez dribble drive. Tough take, and he'll be fouled. They'll call a block. They'll call a block on Keegan Taylor. So Rodriguez will go and shoot 2. First shot is up, and it's good.
Rodriguez had a really nice tournament, too, averaging 11 a game in the 3 games. I don't know what his overall rebounds are. He's got 4 today, though, and but certainly a guy who does a lot of different things for him, and you know, really kind of an unsung hero for them.
Colin Taylor checks in for his brother Keegan. as Rodriguez knocks down the second free throw. PR cuts the Bartlett Hawks lead to 4 here with about 3:30 left to go here in the first half. Joey Swick on the left wing, dribble drive, puts it up, can't get it to go. Rebounded by Rodriguez. Had a pretty good look at that one, just couldn't finish it.
Yeah, good take.
Rodriguez over to Kirk, over to Gablins in the corner from deep. He got it to go. Ben Gablins' his second three-pointer of the game. Cuts the lead to 1 for the Hawks.
Shooters got to keep shooting, right?
Yeah, they do indeed. Swick with it on the left wing. Over to Nathan Searcy. Searcy taking his time here up top. Gives it to Swick. Now to Pels, who puts it up. Can't get it to go. Tipped around, rebounded by Rodriguez. And he'll slow it down for the Wolves.
Rodriguez now with 6 boards.
Over to Gablins. Gablins looking for the shot. Wasn't able to find a good look. Now give to Kirk in the corner. Skip pass to Rodriguez, who will try from deep. Can't get the roll to go. Almost got it to go. Campbell with the rebound for the Hawks. Swick will push it ahead. Here's Searcy with it. He fakes the 3. Dribble drive. Floater. Gets it to go. Nathan Searcy with a tough shot.
He's throwing off the whole arsenal, isn't he?
He is indeed. Up to 13, I believe.
And he missed his first 2 shots. He hasn't missed since then.
Knocked away by Searcy, taken by Campbell. Colin Taylor with it on the wing. He gives it to Swick. Swick will try from deep, short. Bartlett playing a pretty high, fast-paced game so far. Loading over to Voigt in the corner. Down low to Rodriguez, over to Gablins. Now Kirk will try from the corner. Air ball. Tipped around and rebounded by Campbell. Searcy with it. Fakes the 3, drives, spins back, and they'll call it travel. Got some happy feet there down low. As now Luke Muse will check in for the Wolves. He'll replace Elijah Loading, as well as Luke Vanderweel. He'll come in for Owen Voigt.
Yeah, it'll be interesting. I mean, you know, PR are only down 3 here, and they really haven't overall shot the ball that great from 3. They're getting some decent looks. I think at times they could get some better ones, though.
Rodriguez tried to find. Oh, Gablins with a 3 from the corner. Another little bit of a sloppy possession from PR, but they find a way to get the 3.
Yeah, that's not a bad look there, and he's got 2 in a row now.
Colin Taylor over to Nathan Searcy. He'll try from way deep. Short. Rebounded by Vanderweel. Could have tried the long pass to Gablins, but he'll get in the corner again anyway. Ooh. And he hits it again. Ben Gablins is starting to heat up. He sure likes that corner.
4 threes in the quarter now, 12 points.
Shataro with it. Gives off to Taylor. Now to Searcy. Under a minute to go. Swick from deep. He gets it to fall. A back and forth 3-point shootout here between the Wolves and the Hawks as we're knotted up at 27 with 30 seconds to go in the first half. Kirk with it on the wing.
We'll see here if PR looks like they are going to hold for 1 possibly.
Rodriguez looks for a cutting Muse baseline, who gives it to a cutting Rodriguez, who gets the layup to go. Great offense there by the PR Wolves.
Great work between Muse and Rodriguez there to get the layup and the lead.
Searcy to Swick. Under 10 seconds to go. Swick dribble drive, loses control, gets it to Shataro. Now to Taylor in the corner from deep. Can't get it to fall. And that'll bring the first half to a close. Prairie Ridge goes on a little bit of a run there and takes the lead going into the second half, 29-27.
Really did. All right, great. We're going to have some highlights here. But, yeah, Ben Gablins really got it going there in the second quarter at 4 threes for his 12 points. And they're starting to find their shooters like Ben, and they're getting some good looks, and they're knocking them down.
Yeah, it was Elijah Loading at the start for the Wolves. Now it's all Ben Gablins. I'd like to thank another sponsor. Thanks again to our sponsor, Rosen Hyundai of Algonquin and Genesis of Algonquin. Looking for a brand new Hyundai or certified pre-owned? Save time. Shop online at rosenhyundai.com and genesisofalgonquin.com. And we have a little halftime highlight reel for you guys from the first half. welcome back to the action here at Jacobs High School for the Hinkle Holiday Classic here in the Consolation Bracket Championship game between the PR Wolves and the Bartlett Hawks. So what do you see so far in that first half?
Well, this is exactly what you want from a consolation championship. 29-27, Prairie Ridge leading, back and forth. It's been tight the whole way. PR, interesting, took 22 threes, made 7. Was struggling for quite a long time, but then Ben Gablin's late hit 3 in a row. So it'll be interesting to see what that does to Bartlett defensively, if they stay in the zone, if they stay in the 1-3-1 or even the 2-3, or if they decide to come out man. So Gablin's for PR, and then Nathan Searcy, as he's been doing all tournament. He's got 13, 5 of 8 from the field. So he's really shooting it well as well and scoring like you'd expect. He's averaging 28.7 for the tourney. So in my opinion, we got 2 all-tourney guys here. Searcy, who was all-tourney here last year and will be again. And Gablin, certainly the way he's playing, deserves a spot on that team too.
Definitely does indeed. In case you're just joining us, I am Dylan Machashik doing the play-by-play, and I'm joined by my dad, Marty Machashik, doing the color.
And this is a great start to a great finish of this final day of the tournament. Got some great games coming up. I know you'll be with the legendary coach, the Hall of Famer, Jim Hinkle, next on Grant and Jacobs. And then you've got Barrington Cary, a local rivalry for 5th place. Great matchup for 3rd between 2 great juniors, Crystal Lake South's A.J. Demirov and Grace Lake Central's Zavi Granville, and then the championship is going to be fantastic, Wabanzi and Lake Zurich. So if you can't watch, make sure you come out. Some great basketball coming up here.
As the Wolves will start with the ball in the second half. Ben Gablins with it up top. Gives it to Samuel Kirk in the left wing, back to Gablins. Bartlett coming out in another zone here.
Yeah, looks like kind of a 1-3-1 again.
I believe so. Rodriguez on the drive, and he gets it to go. Knifing through the zone there.
And Rodriguez really doing so many little things for PR right now. Got 8 points now, 8 rebounds, 3 assists. Just a fantastic all-around player, the kind of player that really makes a difference for winning teams.
Searcy with it on the right wing. Gablin's on him. He'll fake the 3. He'll go and post up. Gablin's backing him down. Can't get the close shot to go. Rebounded by the Wolves. Gablin's will bring it up for the Wolves. Bounce pass to Rodriguez. He gets it back up top. Can't get the 3 to go. Rebounded by Swick. And the Hawks will run. Swick kicks it out to Colin Taylor from deep. Can't get that one to go. Rebounded by Rodriguez. Rodriguez has it for the Wolves. Over to Loading. Back to him. Gablins from the corner. Can't get that one to go either. Rebounded Luke Muse. Can't get the follow-up to go. Had a good look at the rim there, just couldn't get it to go. It was tipped out by the Hawks, though, so it'll be Wolves basketball.
Yeah, Luke Muse not afraid to get in there and mix it up inside at 5'10".
He inbounds it to Gablins for the Wolves. Rodriguez with it, now to Loading. Over to Gablins. Now over to Muse. Back to Gablins. Now to Loading. Over to Kirk. Tries to get it back to Loading, knocked away by Taylor. Searcy with it, gives it over to Colin Taylor. Now to Searcy. Over to Swick. Swick will try and drive, kicks it back out. Searcy from deep, gets it to go! Nathan Searcy, another 3 and a timeout for the Hawks. They'll take a full timeout as they cut the PR lead to 1 here with a little less than 6 minutes to go in this 3rd quarter.
His 4th 3 now gives him 16, and it's not like these are just wide open looks. He's got guys in his face. I mean, at times it almost looks like kind of like an NBA type of game, the way he's kind of, you know, doing the jab step one-on-one with Gablins and then trying to back him down into the lane. And but when he gets his shot in rhythm, it really doesn't look like it matters who's on him defensively.
With Nathan Searcy heating up, we'd like to thank another one of our sponsors, Custom Heating. For all of your heating or cooling needs, count on Custom Heating and Cooling of Chicagoland, featuring sales, installation, and 24-hour emergency service. Find them online at customheating.com. Custom Heating and Cooling, powered by Bryant. Whatever it takes.
And, you know, getting to that championship game, really looking forward to that. I think that's going to be a heck of a matchup. Waubonsie undefeated. You know, I know Coach Hinkle has been saying great things about them, and having a chance to see them last night, boy, he's spot on. They are phenomenal to watch. But Lake Zurich will be a great challenge. They've got the big man inside, the 6'8" kid, junior, who's really been doing great things in this tournament, too.
Muse with it. He'll take it up for the Wolves. Gives it to Rodriguez. Rodriguez will face up. Skip pass over to Loading from deep. Short, couldn't get to go. Taken away by Campbell. Deep pass up ahead to Searcy. Searcy with it now. Tries to take it down low, but Gablins takes it away for the Wolves. A little miscommunication there for the Wolves as Kirk stopped his cut a little too early there. It'll be a turnover.
And for whatever reason, it seems like the start of all our quarters seem to be kind of sloppy. And then once you get a couple minutes in, then it kind of gets rolling.
Keegan Taylor with it now over to Campbell. To Nathan Searcy on the wing. Colin Taylor will drive. Step through, can't get the layup to go, had a good look. Campbell with the offensive rebound, and he puts it in. And Bartlett will take the lead back here early on in this third quarter.
And Campbell, again, working so hard inside. He's got 13 rebounds now.
Rodriguez with it. Gives to Luke Muse, who drives, kicks back out to Rodriguez. Drives again, now to Loading out top. Loading, over to Muse.
And Bartlett now has switched back to a man-to-man.
Now to Kirk, now back to Muse. Muse with Searcy on him. Tries to drive against him. Kicks it back out, Rodriguez. Now to Kirk, and PR will back it out. Gablins with it up top, Colin Taylor on him. About 4:30 to go here in this third quarter. Kirk on the drive. Dump off pass to Loading. Couldn't get the finish to go. Gets his own rebound. Blocked by Keegan Taylor. Now up to his brother Colin Taylor. Back to Keegan Taylor. Can't get the layup to go. And Muse will be fouled by Colin Taylor there.
PR getting some good looks inside, just not able to finish.
Both teams getting some good looks inside there. As Brandon Pels will come in for Keegan Taylor. Pels had a very nice first half for the Bartlett Hawks.
He really did. Gave him a lot of energy off the bench and some good production off the bench too.
Kirk with it up top. Pels applying some pressure. He gives to Muse. Bartlett really pressuring out of this man defense. They're going to call a hand check on Colin Taylor. Didn't really seem like a ton of contact there, but he'll have to come out now as Gio Shitaro will come in.
Yeah, a couple quick ones there for Taylor.
Muse to inbound. Gives it to Gablins. Swick on him. See how this matchup works out for the Hawks. Gablins will drive against the smaller Swick. Kicks out to Rodriguez from deep, and he hits it from the corner. BR takes the lead back. Got a little bit of a back and forth third quarter so far.
Rodriguez is such a fun player to watch because he can do so many things. Shoot from outside too.
Searcy fakes it, goes up, and he hits it. A little out of rhythm on the three, but he hits it anyway. And Bartlett takes the lead right back.
Hey, when you're feeling it, you just put it up and ask questions later.
Gablins on the cut. Can't get the shot to go, but he'll go to the line and shoot two. So once again, second half of the quarter, the pace is starting to pick up and the shots are starting to fall.
They really are. And now Searcy with 19 now, he's got 5 threes. He's only missed once behind the arc. So really, you know, maximizing his shots for his points.
Gablins knocks down the first to knot it up at 35 here with 3:25 left to go in this third quarter. Luke Vanderweel will come in and replace Luke Muse. Gablin's second shot is good. He gets a nice roll there. As Searcy will bring it up for the Hawks.
Gablin's now with 14, and now he's got to go back to work on Searcy, which is not an easy task.
Swick gives it back to Searcy. He faces up. They'll call a hand check on Gablins. Just trying to do anything he can to slow down Nathan Searcy. Number 20, Owen Gray, will come in and replace Fernando Rodriguez.
Yeah, great work by Rodriguez. Give him a little rest, but I don't think you're going to see him out much longer.
Nice inbound pass there by Gio Shitaro to Brandon Campbell. Really nice touch pass there to get the 2.
And Bartlett continuing to get some great work off their bench.
Loading on the cut. Can't get the layup to fall. Knocked away, but rebounded by Pels. He pushes up ahead. A little bit of a push off there. He'll try from deep. Can't get it to go. Tipped out by Campbell, but they'll call an over the back foul on him. Good job there by Elijah Loading to sustain position there and force the over the back.
Yeah, and it's because it's been tough because Campbell's really been a force on the boards. He's got 13 for Bartlett.
Gablins will bring it up for the Wolves. Gives off to number 20, Owen Gray. Gives it back to Gablins. Gablins from deep. Can't get the roll. Rebounded by Searcy. He'll bring it up for the Hawks as they'll push it in the front court.
I thought he was going to pull it there.
Gives it off to Shitaro to a cutting Pels. Nice pass to Campbell. Can't get the 3 to go. Pels on the rebound. Nice pass to a cutting Shitaro who gets the layup to go. Brandon Pels and Gio Shitaro making the offense run here for the Bartlett Hawks.
The bench mob coming in and getting it done for Bartlett.
Owen Gray with it up top. Campbell pressuring him. Gablin's on the cut. Has it down low under the basket. Gets doubled, goes up, and he's fouled. He'll go to the line. Good job there by Ben Gablins to draw the foul there under the basket, basically.
Yeah, that's a tough one because that's a tough angle to try and get that to go, but able to draw the foul. Now he's got a chance to put 2 in here at the line.
Gablins in the line, shooting 2.
Gablins to shoot 2 as the Wolves now trail 39-36 with 2 minutes to go here in the third quarter. First shot is up and it's good.
Checking in the game for the Wolves, number 21, Fernando Rodriguez.
Rodriguez comes back in for, that is Elijah Loading.
Yeah, Rodriguez wasn't going to be out of this game long. They've got to have him on the floor the way he's playing all around.
Gablins knocks down his second free throw. And that'll cut the lead to 1 here with under 2 minutes to go in the third. Searcy will bring it up for the Hawks. He gives off to Shitaro. Back to Searcy. Brandon Pels over to Swick. Swick on the cut. Gains control, can't get the reverse layup to go. Gablins with the rebound.
Nice move. Swick's been kind of quiet. He's got 5 points, but PR's done a nice job on him defensively.
He's had plenty of good looks too. Owen Gray with it on the left wing. Gives off to Rodriguez. Rodriguez kicks out to Vanderweel from deep. Can't get it to go. Knocked around. Gray with it. Tipped away by Pels. Swick, coast to coast. Bulls over, man. They'll call it a blocking foul. Samuel Kirk can't believe it. Looked to be set there, but the refs disagree.
Tough one there. Swick being aggressive, taking the ball to the hole.
He sure isn't afraid for a freshman.
No, not at all. I mean, he's got a lot of confidence, and you saw that yesterday by the way he nailed that cold-blooded 3 to force overtime with no hesitation.
Swick's first free throw is good. As Colin Taylor will replace Nathan Searcy for the Hawks. His second free throw is no good. Knocked away, got a battle for it on the ground, and we will have a jump ball, and the possession arrow is pointing for the Hawks, so the Bartlett Hawks will get the basketball back.
Now, definitely not a surprise to see Campbell in the middle of that mix there, because that's what he does.
Pels with it to inbound. Swick fakes a 3. Now to Taylor. Taylor over to Pels. To a cutting Taylor, who gets the layup to go, and the lead is up to 4 for the Hawks. Here with under a minute to go in the third quarter.
Pels again making great stuff happen for Bartlett.
Vanderweel with it in the right corner. Gives to Gablins. Muse with it. Muse has it. Gives it to Gablins. Gablins to a cutting Rodriguez, who gets the layup to go. Looks like the Wolves wanted a foul, but there's no call there.
Looked like they did, but Rodriguez now with 7 in the quarter, 13 for the game. He has really, really done some great stuff today.
Swick over to Taylor. Taylor with it. Back to Swick. Under 10 seconds to go. Wolves applying pressure. Swick can't get the layup to go. And Rodriguez stepped out of bounds there, trying to grab the rebound with 3 seconds to go. And the Hawks, seeing that, will check Searcy into the game immediately, as he will replace Joey Swick.
Yeah, let's see what they do. I know they scored earlier off an inbound, and we'll see if they can make that happen again here with 3 seconds left.
Pels inbound, Searcy. Fadeaway shot, can't get it to go. Campbell puts it back in, though, to end the third quarter. Brendan Campbell, the opportunist, getting the put back to go. And so Bartlett will go into the fourth quarter with a 44-40 lead, as we have a replay of that great putback by Brendan Campbell. Fadeaway shot just short, and
yeah,
just a great job
Campbell,
there.
nobody blocked him out, and he's got 15 rebounds. He had 6 points in the quarter, 8 points overall, so he has really made some great things happen inside for Bartlett.
Before we get started with some fourth quarter action, don't forget this game is brought to you by our season sponsor, the Bear Family McDonald's, proud supporters of our community since 1967. Stop by one of their 35 area McDonald's restaurants today, and our friends at Rosen Hyundai of Algonquin and Genesis of Algonquin. Looking for a brand new Hyundai or certified pre-owned? It's express online buying made simple. Visit rosenhyundai.com or genesisofalgonquin.com.
Well, now we'll see fourth quarter. Prairie Ridge, I think probably the one concern is Bartlett being a little deeper PR without the 2 starters. How much of a factor does that have here down the stretch? And I think, especially because of the fact that Bartlett's been getting some great work off the bench for Pels and Shitaro. They have done some phenomenal stuff for them, giving them great minutes and great production in those minutes.
They really have, as the Hawks have a 4-point lead here to start the fourth quarter.
The other thing, though, I think as we saw in the first half, and PR has cooled off again from the 3, only 1 of 6 in the quarter, but they got hot all of a sudden toward the end of the half, and clearly they've got the shooters who can do that again. So Bartlett can't relax, can't let up on defense.
Kirk will inbound for the Wolves. Gives it to Gablins. To Rodriguez. Rodriguez immediately doubled. Gablins with it, now kicks out to Loading for 3, and he hits it. Elijah Loading hit 2 threes in that first quarter, now finally hits another.
Here we go, we got a ball game.
Searcy will bring it up for the Hawks. Bounce pass over to Shitaro. Shitaro down low to Colin Taylor, and they'll call a reach and foul on Elijah Loading. So we have a replay of that last 3-pointer by Loading. I guess not. Searcy from deep. Gets it to go! Nathan Searcy, another 3-pointer.
6 for 7 beyond the arc, 22 points.
Looking to maybe make a final push at that record. Loading, dribble drive, kicks out Muse. Extra pass to Kirk. Can't get the 3 to go. And they'll call a loose ball foul on Elijah Loading, so he picks up another foul here. But only his second of the game, as PR has 2 quick fouls here early on in this fourth quarter. And the Wolves will take a timeout.
Yeah, it's kind of a little bit of a, kind of a somewhat critical situation here. It's only 4 points, but Bartlett just seems like they're finding those shots, and especially, you got to be careful letting Searcy, if he gets going. As you said, he's got 22. He needs 16 for the record. It's a long shot, but the way he's shooting, and if they're ahead and he gets to the line, which he's going to yesterday he was 16 to 19 at the line. Who knows?
It's very possible, especially if PR can keep it close so that he has to stay in the entire time and keep scoring.
Exactly. And the great thing is it's not a lot of shots. Again, 6 of 7 on threes. Overall, he's taken about 13 shots for his 22 points.
Very efficient so far from Nathan Searcy. See if he can keep it going here in this fourth quarter. See, he will bring it up for the Hawks. He gives off to Colin Taylor. Now to Campbell. Campbell will give it to Searcy out on the wing. Gablin's up close on him. He'll go down low, step through move, can't get the layup to go. Tipped up by Shataro, couldn't get it to go. Pels knocks it off of Luke Muse. A great hustle play by Brandon Pels. And Bartlett will retain possession of the basketball.
Pels is he's one of those guys that, coaches love because he's just going to come in there, he's going to play, he's going to give everything he's got whenever he's out there and make things like that happen.
Shataro down low to Campbell, who gets the lay-in. They extend the lead to 6 points for the Hawks. 6:40 to go here in the fourth quarter.
And Shataro again, too, off the bench with Pels.
The Wolves need an answer here. Gablin's with it. Now to Rodriguez in the corner. Back out to Gablin's, to Kirk. Wolves looking to reverse the basketball. They do. They give it to Loading.
And Bartlett back in a man.
Kirk with it. Dribble drive. He'll hand it off to Rodriguez. Over to Loading from deep. Air ball. Rebounded by Luke Muse. He kicks out to Kirk. Tipped away by Searcy. Searcy on the breakaway. Gets the lay-in to go. An 8-point lead for the Bartlett Hawks. 51-43 with 6 minutes to go here in the game.
Yeah, PR is a really crucial possession here now for them.
Gablin's with it. Whoa, pull up three. Couldn't get it to go. Kirk tries to save it. He does to Loading. Rodriguez with it now up top. Muse with it out around the arc. Finds a cutting Rodriguez who can't handle it. And they'll say it's out of bounds on the Wolves. It'll be Hawks basketball. Really an interesting three taken there by Gablin's.
Yeah, it's I think it seems like they're getting a little I don't want to necessarily say panicked, but they're certainly that's not the shot they want. There's still plenty of time left here, 5.5 minutes.
Pels over to Swick. They send the double. Pels on the cut, puts up the layup. He wasn't looking to shoot at first. Most likely caused him to miss that one. Gablin's extra pass to Kirk. Kirk doesn't go up with it. Gives it to Rodriguez. Rodriguez drives, tries to kick, taken away by Pels. Pels makes up for that offensive miscue with a defensive steal immediately, but turns it right back over as Muse takes it away. Now he gives it to Gablin's floater, can't get it to fall. And they'll have a loose ball foul, I believe, on... They'll say it's on Luke Muse.
That's his second, team third.
So we have a replay of that. See, Gablin's just couldn't get the floater to go, and a lot of contact there, but Luke Muse, the little guy, getting into it.
Not afraid, yeah. PR just right now has gone stone cold.
Swick to a wide open Campbell as they break the press rather easily, and now the lead is up to double digits. 53-43 with 4:45 to go here in the game. Taken away by Swick. The layup is good, a 12-point lead.
Yeah, and I think, PR's got to get a timeout.
Prairie Ridge Wolves as Bartlett goes on a run. A 12-point lead with 4:40 to go here in the game.
Yeah, and since Loading hit that three to start the quarter, it's been all Bartlett, 11-0 run, and making it really happen with the defense. Forced 4 turnovers and making them pay for the mistakes.
You see Swick there just shooting through the passing lane and getting the easy lay-in to go. Yeah, I know you said that you didn't want to say that PR was panicked, but I think you can for sure say now that at least before this timeout, they definitely were a little flustered.
Yeah, you can tell. It's just kind of, and you would think, especially the way they started the quarter with the three, getting within one, but it seemed like once Searcy hit that three in the corner, it just seemed to get Bartlett. It was like it just kind of gave them a bunch of juice, and it just seemed to kind of throw, PR a little out of whack there. But still, again, a lot of time left. They can shoot the three. They got 4:40 left here. you know, you got to be patient, dig in, and play, you know, and then play tough defense. Get some stops, get some shots.
This fourth quarter action is sponsored by Rosen Hyundai of Algonquin and Genesis of Algonquin. Looking for a brand new Hyundai or certified pre-owned? It's express online buying made simple. Visit online at rosenhyundai.com or genesisofalgonquin.com.
And how about Brendan Campbell? 10 points in the second half, 12 overall, 16 boards. You know, and look at him playing the defense there too.
Ben Gablins with it. Pull up three. Gets it to fall. Big time shot by Ben Gablins. They'll cut the lead to 9 for the Hawks.
There you go. He's got 19 now. He's got 5 threes, and that's what happened in the first half. All of a sudden he hit one, and then the next thing you know, he's hitting 4 in a row.
Campbell kick out. Colin Taylor will try his luck from 3. Can't get the roll to go. Rebounded by Rodriguez. He will bring it up for the Wolves.
Rodriguez now with 13 points, 11 boards.
Two guys with double doubles for each squad. Loading from deep. Air ball. So back-to-back air balls for Elijah Loading after hitting that 3 to start off the fourth quarter.
Yeah, again, I think you got to try and really work to find Gablins here. He's the guy, you know, he's kind of got that hot hand. He's had it all game, and get some open shots for him.
Swick with it, back to Pels. Pels with it up top for the Hawks. Trying to find Campbell down low. He won't give it to him. Now to Colin Taylor. Back to Pels. Gives it over to Searcy. 3:30 to go here in the game. A 9-point lead for the Bartlett Hawks. Cutting Joey Swick. He goes up with it. They'll call a foul on the floor as he had hands all over him there down low.
And Swick he's had some tough takes to the basket here in the last few minutes.
Definitely has. Pels to inbound for Hawks. Searcy gets it, goes up, can't get it to go, tipped away by Taylor, but they'll call a loose ball foul on Colin Taylor. They'll say it's an over the back. I don't know if he really went over anyone's back there, but
yeah, it didn't seem like too much contact there.
Gotta abide by the law. Gablins with it. Pull up 3 again. No, can't get it to go. Taylor with the rebound. That one a little more contested than that first one he hit.
Yeah, they're really going to focus their defensive attention on him here in the last 3 minutes.
Swick over to Searcy. Under 3 minutes to go here in the game. Campbell back to Searcy. Searcy to Joey Swick.
Ooh, got to reach.
And we'll have a reach and foul on Samuel Kirk. And so Swick will go to the line and shoot 2 as the Hawks are now in the bonus.
Yeah, with our new rules this year with the 5th foul in the quarter now, it'll be 2 shots the rest of the way, and Kirk will get 2 here.
Swick's first shot is good.
Pardon me, Swick, not Kirk.
That was Kirk on the foul for the Wolves. Swick's second shot is good.
And Swick now in double figures with 10. He's had a nice tournament as well. He's averaged about 11 points, and he's going to be really fun to watch the next 3.5 years for Bartlett.
Gablins to Loading, looking for the 3 here. Gablins will pull up from deep. Long, can't get it to go. Rebounded by Rodriguez. They'll say a foul on the floor. It'll be on the Hawks. And it's on Brendan Campbell. So the Wolves will keep possession of the ball. A big-time offensive board there by Fernando Rodriguez.
Yeah, him and Campbell, it's like watching, between Rodriguez and Campbell, it's like watching 2 versions of Charles Barkley kind of going at it in there. Not huge guys, but they go to the boards hard, and they just make a lot of things happen, and they're pretty skilled offensively,
Tipped away there by Searcy as Campbell has it. He gives up ahead to Pels. Pels will lead the break for the Hawks. Taylor with it now, and they'll slow it down. Looking to kill some clock here as Pels will bring it out for the Hawks.
Yeah, if you're Bartlett here, the only thing you want is a layup.
Down low to Swick. Tries to find the cutting Pels, but it's taken away by Rodriguez. An errant pass there. Loading from deep. Short. Rebounded by Pels.
PR just could not get the 3s to fall the way they needed to here in the fourth quarter.
They've taken plenty of them too
Oh,
as
they
well. Searcy with it up top. Gablin's applying some pressure, knocked it away there, but Pels has it for the Hawks. Double now, taken away by Luke Muse. They'll call a jump ball. A quick jump ball call there, so it'll be no steal.
Nice,
the
nice
Hawks will
hustle there.
retain possession.
Yeah, nice hustle and work there by Luke Muse getting in there. It looks like, too, PR is a little bit out of gas. I mean, again, Bartlett's got some great work off the bench from Pels and Shaturo, and I think that's really been a big difference.
Swick with it, over to Pels. Pels will dribble around. Loses control, but gets it to Swick. Bartlett really needs to slow it down here. Pels has it, he'll drive, kicks out to Taylor, good look, now he finds Campbell.
Pels is one of those guys that something's going to happen every time he's got the ball. It may not always be great, but something is going to happen. And today, mostly it's been really good stuff when he's had the ball in his hands.
Searcy's first free throw is good. It's followed there by Ben Gablins.
That gives Searcy 25 now.
He misses the second.
Apparently I jinxed him on that one.
Under a minute to go here for the Wolves, down 12. They need a miracle. Handoff tried there, knocked away. Swick tried to save it. He couldn't, so it'll remain PR basketball.
Great hustle there by Swick, even though there's only less than a minute left. 12-point lead, still playing 100%.
Kirk to Rodriguez, tries to skip past to Gablins. Gablins gets up for it. Step back three. Couldn't get it to go. Colin Taylor gets the rebound. Got some hops there from Gablins.
He does, yeah.
Searcy with it. Over to John Bowler, who's now in the game for I believe Gio Shitaro, or actually Brandon Pels, excuse me. And he'll go to the line and shoot two. As Nathan Searcy will check out for the Bartlett Hawks, and Didam Leggy will come in. Another spectacular performance for Nathan Searcy.
What a game and what a tournament. 25 today with 6 threes, 6 of 7 on threes. Just a phenomenal tournament. Averaged almost 28 a game. No doubt repeat all tournament performance. 45 yesterday, which tied the tournament record and broke the school record.
Fowler's second free throw is good. And a 13-point lead now for the Hawks. Gablins will run into the front court. Rodriguez pull-up three. Hits it. Rodriguez hits the pull-up three, and the Wolves will call a timeout now. Looking to make a late push here with 24 seconds to go, down 10.
How about Fernando Rodriguez? 16 and 12 boards, 2 threes, hasn't missed a shot. Hasn't missed a shot here in the second half.
The legendary Coach Hinkle's asking about a 10-point play.
Coach Hinkle, we know Coach Hinkle's got a lot of 10-point plays in his bag. Coach Hinkle's anxious to get on the mic here. He wants to get on here. He wants to get started on his ball game here.
Make sure you stick around to listen to me. Dylan Machashik gets to work with the legendary Coach Hinkle in our next matchup between the Grant Bulldogs and the home team, the Jacobs Golden Eagles. Should be a good matchup between two pretty solid teams.
Definitely should be. I think, and that's one certainly, kind of the other extreme of this where you had the excitement, you made it into the winners bracket. Now the big thing is you don't want to come out of the tournament 1-3. You want to get that win, come out with some good feeling that you went 2-2 out of the winners bracket.
Taylor inbounds to Bowler. The Wolves are pressing. Knocked away by Rodriguez for three. He gets it to go. Fernando Rodriguez with the steal and the quick three.
Hey, Coach, maybe they should. Maybe they called those timeouts for a reason.
As we have a replay of that one. Do you see the press as Rodriguez knocks it away and just pulls it and knocks it down? Only a 7-point game now with 17 seconds to go. The Wolves are not dead yet.
Rodriguez now with 19, 13 here in the second half. He's hit 3 threes. He hasn't missed a shot in the second half. Got 12 rebounds. He's got 3 or 4 assists, and just a phenomenal performance from him.
Maybe we're in for a little bit of a wild finish here in this consolation championship game.
It might, and I haven't seen, but it might have to bring Searcy back in the game.
They might have to, just to slow it down, get another ball handler in the game for the Hawks.
And I think he
did.
is.
Yeah, they did bring Searcy back.
It looked like he was getting the curtain call, and now he's now they got to bring him back in the game here with 17 seconds left. Now the big problem for PR is that's they're out of timeouts, so they can't stop the clock unless they're going to foul.
They'll run the press here. Searcy with it now. He'll look to dribble it out, and he'll be fouled by Fernando Rodriguez, so he'll go to the line and shoot 2 free throws to add to his already very impressive performance.
Well, I guess if that's the one positive for him, he gets the shot at a couple more points.
So we're going to actually have to restart down on the baseline because the clock didn't start, I guess.
Apparently
when
not.
It was inbounded.
Yeah, it's an interesting,
So now Swick grabs the inbound, and he'll be the one who gets fouled.
Swick's probably like, all right, hey, now I get to add to my points.
As he's fouled by Elijah Loading. So a little bit interesting of a situation there. Swick's first free throw is good. He gets a nice roll here with 16 seconds to go. An 8-point lead for the Hawks. Seems as this one is all but over. Swick's second free throw is good to go. PR with the late push on some threes by Fernando Rodriguez, but just a little too late. As Gablens can't get the 3 to go, it's rebounded by Taylor. As the clock will run out on this one, a 61-52 Bartlett lead, or Bartlett victory. And just another great performance by Nathan Searcy.
It was, and the other thing, if you remember after the game on Saturday where Bartlett lost to Grays Lake Central but played a lot better in the second half, and Coach Jim Wolfsmith said, hey, if we play like that in the second half, come out of Christmas playing like that in the second half, I like what we can do here. They obviously did that in these next 3 games to win the consolation championship and take some really nice, positive momentum going into the second half here.
And that'll wrap things up here in this consolation championship game between the Bartlett Hawks and the Prairie Ridge Wolves. A 61-52 victory for the Bartlett Hawks, as now some all-tournament team players will be recognized. Ben Gablens from the Prairie Ridge Wolves and Nathan Searcy from the Bartlett Hawks. Make sure you stick around for more action of the Hinkle Holiday Classic. Hi there, I'm Dylan Machachik with Beacon Academy. I'm here with the player of the game, Nathan Searcy of the Bartlett Hawks. So Nathan, another big-time performance. You know, you need 38 points actually to break the all-time scoring record here for the tournament. Was that something you were shooting for?
I mean, it was a goal, but I didn't think I would get close, but I did. So, yeah, I guess.
So you got recognized again as an all-tournament team player here at the Hinkle Holiday Classic. What does that mean to you?
I mean, it feels good. My teammates helped me a lot, giving me open shots and, like, give me the ball, give me good looks, so that helped a lot.
You were 6 for 7 from deep today. Is that like one of the best shooting performances you think you've ever had?
Yeah, probably, yeah.
Thank you, Nathan.
Okay.
That is all, thank you.
Possible with support from the following. The Bear Family McDonald's, proud supporters of our community since 1967. Stop by one of their over 35 area McDonald's restaurants today. Rosen Hyundai of Algonquin and Genesis of Algonquin. Looking for a brand new Hyundai or certified pre-owned? It's Rosen Express online buying made simple. Visit rosenhyundai.com or genesisofelgonquin.com. Custom Heating and Cooling of Chicagoland. For all your heating or cooling needs, count on Custom Heating and Cooling. Featuring sales, installation, and 24-hour emergency service. Find them online at customheating.com. Custom Heating and Cooling, powered by Bryant, whatever it takes. For the best pizza in town, Wise Guys Pizzeria in South Elgin. Check out our new and improved online ordering at I'mAWiseGuy.com. Tom the Plumber is a family-owned and operated company committed to providing plumbing service and installations of the highest quality and craftsmanship. Tom the Plumber, honest and affordable. Visit Tom online at TomThePlumberInc.com. And Daryl Barnes Photography for portraits, family and graduation photos, sports team photos, and more. Contact Daryl Barnes Photography at darylbarnes.com.